So for number one, the objective today would be 5.1, identify the subdivisions of the axial and appendicular skeleton.
So for 5.1, we're going to identify the subdivisions of the axial and appendicular skeleton.
Then the second objective of the day is 5.2, we list the three functions of the skeletal system.
So for 5.2, we're going to list three functions of the skeletal system.
And then for the third objective of the day, we're gonna name four classifications of bones.
For 5.3, we're going to name four classifications of bones.
And today we're going to be talking about anatomy. The anatomical position consists of the body stance, where the body is upright, directly facing the observer. Your feet are flat. Your palm of the hands are they're up, and the upper limbs of the body face the palms facing forward. Then the history in 300 BC, scientists, doctors, and artists would open cadavers to study the human body and be able to find where the bones were located and how the body works. Then anatomy is the study of the human body, as we all know. Cytology is the study of the cell. Histology is the study of tissue. And embryology is the study of embryonic growth, such as babies. The specialized branches of anatomy are the pathological anatomy, radiographic anatomy, molecular biology, and you have definitions for each one. One is caused by disease, the other one is the study of internal structures visualized by x-rays, and for the third one it's the study of anatomical structures at a subcellular level. The skeletal system includes bones, joints, cartilage, and ligaments. The body has 206 bones. There's two types of bone tissue. We have compact bone, which is homogeneous, and spongy bone, which is a small needle-like pieces of bone, and it has many open spaces. The four types of bones are flat, irregular, long bone, and short bone. Then we have like an extra type of bone, which we only have on the patella, which is a sesamoid bone. That's it. And the rest is
The vertebral column. The vertebral column is also known as the spinal column, or as shown, known as the spine. It consists of a sequence called the vertebrae, which means singular. Each one is separated and united by the intervertebral disc. The vertebrae and the intervertebral disc form the vertebral column. The vertebral column functions are that it supports the skull, it surrounds and protects the spine, it separates the vertebrae in the S-shaped curvature, it provides the cartilage disc to act as shock absorbers, and it provides attachment for the ribs, the girdles, and the back muscles. The two divisions, the axial and appendicular. First, the axial. The axial skeleton forms a vertical central axis of the body and includes all the bones of the head, neck, chest, and back. It's the attachment site for the muscles that move the head, neck, and back, and for the muscles to act across the shoulder and hip joints to move their corresponding limbs. The axial skeleton of the adult body consists of 80 bones, including the skull, the vertebral column, and the thoracic cage, also known as a rib cage. The skull is formed by 22 bones. The head are additional 7 bones, including the hyaloid bone and the ear ossicles, also known as the 3 bones found in the middle of the ear. The vertebrate column consists of 24 bones, also called the vertebrae, plus the sacrum and the coxial. The thoracic cage, also the rib cage, includes the 12 pairs of ribs the organs in the ventral body cavity. It provides a surface for the attachment of the muscles and that move the head, neck, and trunk. And it performs respiratory movements and stabilizes the parts of the appendicular skeleton. The appendicular skeleton. The appendicular skeleton consists of the upper and lower limbs, the pectoral girdle, and the pelvic girdle. It holds 126 bones out of the 206 bones that we have, including the bones of the hand, feet, upper and lower extremity, and the pelvic bones. The pectoral girdle also has the clavicles and the scapula. The upper limb is the arm, forearm, and hand. The appendicular skeleton functions is that it grasps and manipulates objects. The lower limbs allow it to permit locomotion, meaning moving one place to another. The pectoral girdle and the pelvic girdle attach the lower and upper limbs together. Stop it. Stop it. The rib cage. The rib cage is also known as the thoracic cage, and it forms the thoracic portion of the body. It consists of 12 pairs of ribs, which includes the costal cartilages and sternum. The ribs are anchored posteriorly to the 12 thoracic vertebrae. The first 7 pairs are attached directly to the sternum by the costal cartilages, which are also known as true bones. The 8th, 9th, and 10th pair are called the false bones. They do not join the sternum directly, but are connected by the 7th rib by the cartilage. The 11th and 12th pair are the floating bones. They are half the size of the others and do not reach the front of the body. The rib cage functions. Using the help of the diagram, the intercostal muscles and they increase and decrease in the volume of the thoracic cavity, thereby allowing the inhalation and exhalation to take place, meaning the respiratory system. They help protect the internal organs that are enclosed and lend support to the trunk, the masculature. Quiz time!
Now, the human skeleton consists of 206 bones. There are 2 subdivisions, which are the axial and the appendicular. The ribs consist from 12 bones. The first 7 bones are true ribs. They're attached to the sternum. The 8th to the 10th are false bones. They are not attached to the sternum. And 11 to 12 are floating bones, which do not go to the front of the body or are also not attached to the sternum. And this is our physical diagram.
What are the 4 classifications of the bones?
Ready to the countdown.
The 4th classification of the bones is flat, irregular, short, and long, and the 6-numbered one is only in the patella.
Correct! Second question. What did doctors, scientists, and artists use to study the human body?
Ready to the countdown.
Doctors, scientists, and artists use cadavers to study the human body.
Cadavers. Yes, you're correct. Number 3. How many bones are in the human body?
bone, but that's only the patella only. Doctors and scientists and artists use cadavers to study the human body. I also learned that in the axial skeleton there's 80 bones, and in the appendicular there's 126 bones. A function of the rib cage is to help protect internal organs and to support this gene.